Imagine leaving everything behind in search of a purpose that could change not just lives but hearts. What if a simple act of kindness was the beginning of a transformation no one believed possible? Meet the story of someone who had the courage to follow their own truth, even when everything seemed against him. What makes someone trade comfort for uncertainty for those who have no voice? Prepare to be moved. One decision. Shelter. A journey that will inspire your faith in humanity. Jake Thompson grew up on Baltimore's bustling streets, where second chances were rare. From a young age, he was ensnared in an environment testing his limits, with temptations and challenges on every corner. Now at 38, Jake bears the marks of his past but is determined to craft a different future. As a rehabilitation counselor, he dedicates his time to helping others overcome their demons. His light blue eyes, full of deep stories, have made Jake a symbol of hope and strength, both for his community and himself. Jake faced many challenges throughout his life, but none as intense as the internal battle he waged for years. Strangers and acquaintances doubted he could ever escape the shadows of his past choices. The pressure built up, and nights were haunted by regrets and rash decisions. With every step towards recovery, a new obstacle arose, testing his resolve and inner strength. Jake constantly grappled with the fear of failure, worrying his efforts might never be enough to break free from the chains of the past. The difficulties extended further. In his work as a counselor, he daily encountered stories mirroring his own, challenging him to find solutions that often seemed elusive. His clients reflected their struggle with addiction and hopelessness, touching on the wounds Jake was still healing. Seeing his reflection in those he tried to help was both a blessing and a curse. Each success or setback reignited his uncertainties and doubts. Faced with numerous challenges, Jake realized the need for significant change in his life. Rising early each morning, he was determined to create a routine that transformed his daily life and reinforced his resilience. He'd run through the local park as the sun rose, allowing each step on the pavement to become a metaphor for his personal progress. This habit not only strengthened his body but also cleared his mind for the day's challenges ahead. Another crucial change was his commitment to mindfulness and meditation practices. Jake discovered meditation as a way to confront his thoughts and emotions with greater clarity and acceptance. He spent at least 20 minutes daily in silence, focusing on his breath and letting worries slowly dissipate. This practice became the anchor he needed to maintain inner peace, especially when obstacles seemed insurmountable. Professionally, Jake took the initiative to establish a new nighttime support group at the rehab center. Knowing how powerful shared experiences could be, he created a safe space for clients and anyone in the community to gather. These meetings were grounded in honesty and empathy, allowing everyone to express their struggles without fear of judgment. Jake meticulously prepared each group session, bringing up discussion topics that encouraged self-awareness and motivation. He became a sort of mentor, listening attentively to participants' life stories and offering encouragement based on his own experiences. This exchange not only helped to heal others but provided continuous strength and inspiration for him as well. Over time, the support group gatherings began to evolve. People started bringing friends, colleagues, and family, expanding the support network beyond what Jake had imagined. The positive energy and shared determination in these spaces reverberated beyond the center's walls, beginning to transform not only individuals but the community as a whole. During these gatherings, small miracles started happening. People who arrived broken by addiction and despair were gradually getting their lives back. Jake witnessed daily achievements, regaining employment, family reconciliation, celebrating a month of sobriety. These moments represented more than personal victories. They were validation that change was possible, even on the darkest paths. Jake also started reaping the rewards of his efforts in his personal life. He rebuilt relationships with friends and family, who now saw not only a change in his actions but a genuine transformation in his way of being. Their support was vital, like a safety net enveloping him with love and acceptance. A pivotal moment came when Jake challenged himself to speak at local conferences about recovery and personal transformation. Initially hesitant, he realized that sharing his story on a larger platform could extend his reach and offer hope to a wider audience. Each talk affirmed the power of his journey, and he always left the stage more empowered than before. There was no doubt that Jake's actions were impacting lives. Stories of change were countless, from quitting addictions to starting new businesses. He created mentorship programs for young people, helping them find productive and fulfilling paths for their lives. Jake not only provided assistance, he was shaping future leaders, empowering them to make better choices. The impact of Jake's initiatives extended beyond the individuals he personally assisted. His own transformation sparked cultural changes in how the local community approached addiction and mental health issues. Inspired by the support group's achievements, local businesses began implementing wellness programs for their employees. Jake didn't simply change lives. He altered the world around him, proving that true strength lies in vulnerability and solidarity. If you're enjoying our journey, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss out on more stories narrated right here on our channel. Jake's journey reached its pinnacle when he faced the ultimate test of his life, an unexpected event that challenged everything he had achieved. One night, while returning from a support group session, Jake received a frantic call from an old friend. This friend, in a deep state of crisis, needed immediate help, reviving memories of Jake's own desperate moments. The challenge was immense. His friend was on the brink of relapse, and Jake knew that words alone would not suffice. Seeing the despair in his friend's eyes, Jake realized he needed to connect deeply and help him choose life. He decided to act swiftly, applying everything he had learned during his own recovery. Jake took his friend to a peaceful spot, away from the city's hustle. He chose a park that had been a personal refuge during his struggles. There, under the night sky, they talked for hours. Jake shared his story, struggles, and triumphs, striving to show that recovery was possible. As they spoke, Jake felt a connection form, not just between him and his friend, but between two souls battling for redemption. He encouraged his friend to release his tears, frustration, and fears, while constantly affirming his worth and capabilities. This moment of shared vulnerability forged a strong bond beyond words. The rustling leaves seemed to harmonize with the night's emotions, a silent witness to the human struggle for freedom and peace. Jake knew he couldn't force his friend to change, but he could walk beside him, offering unconditional support. He promised to be there for every step, celebrating small victories and providing a safety net during setbacks. Over time, the conversations in the park became regular meetings. Jake introduced his friend to the support group, which welcomed him with open arms. Jake's constant presence and care gradually made an impact, and his friend began to show signs of improvement, finding strength where there was once only darkness. However, the journey was not easy. There were setbacks that tested both their patience and resolve. With each misstep, Jake reminded his friend that falling was part of the process, and learning to rise again was a sign of true growth. This compassionate approach made all the difference, renewing hope for both of them. The climax of this journey came when his friend finally decided to seek intensive treatment, inspired by Jake's unwavering support. This decision marked a turning point not just for his friend, but also for Jake, reaffirming the importance of his mission and renewing his strength to continue helping others. Jake watched his friend enter the clinic with a newfound glimmer of life in his eyes, reminiscent of his own recovery journey. He knew that, while the road ahead remained challenging, his friend now possessed the courage required to face it. This event marked a decisive moment for Jake, allowing him to see the tangible impact of his actions and confirm his belief in the power of empathy and human connection. He realized that his mission extended beyond personal scars, embracing the broader purpose of transforming lives and inspiring genuine change. After the impactful event with his friend, Jake realized that his mission to help others had reached new significance. Supporting his friend's recovery journey was not just a personal victory, but validation of his life's purpose. Jake felt revitalized, ready to tackle new challenges and continue the meaningful work he had started. At the rehabilitation center, success stories began to multiply. Inspired by Jake's commitment and dedication, many support group participants found the strength to change their lives. They shared stories of family reconciliation, victories over addiction, and renewed aspirations. For Jake, each positive narrative was a reminder of the human capacity to transform and evolve. Jake not only provided emotional support but also began implementing practical job skills programs. He organized workshops teaching everything from basic skills to specific knowledge, helping participants find employment and stability. This practical focus empowered individuals, offering them tools to rebuild their lives with dignity and self-confidence. Celebrating these achievements, the support group decided to host a community event. This was not just a celebration but an invitation for the community to witness the profound changes achieved. Jake orchestrated the gathering, where music, gratitude speeches, and storytelling created an atmosphere of hope and renewal. The event was also a way to acknowledge the community's ongoing support for the rehabilitation center. Local businesses and volunteers played a crucial role in the program's success, driven by Jake's vision of a city where no one was left behind. This shared understanding of social responsibility continued to nurture an environment of collaboration and growth. During the event, Jake was surprised by a special moment. Several group participants took the stage to thank him personally. Their heartfelt and moving words resonated with everyone present, highlighting the transformative impact of Jake's actions. He, in turn, reflected on his own journey, moved by seeing his mission thriving in so many lives around him. With these victories, Jake decided to expand his reach. He began collaborating with other organizations and support centers, bringing his success model to other communities. Traveling across the country allowed him to share his experiences and insights, inspiring other areas to adopt similar initiatives. Jake became a renowned figure in the rehabilitation field, respected for his effective and compassionate approach. In his personal life, changes were also evident. Jake remained close to his friend, who had successfully completed his treatment program and was now reintegrating into society. They continued to walk together, further strengthening the bond of friendship born amidst adversity. The support circle they built extended into the rest of their lives, symbolizing the powerful connections that can emerge during recovery. Jake transformed his past pain into a powerful force for change in his world. His journey continued to inspire, offering others a roadmap to redemption and helping to erase the stigma associated with battling addiction. His story was proof that with love and determination, anyone could find their way back to the light. Jake never let his positive impact diminish his humility. He continued to grow, learning from every new challenge and opportunity. At each step, he was mindful that his strength came not just from within but from an entire community united by hope and the desire for change. Thus, his legacy of transformation remained strong, showing that true redemption lies in helping others find their way back to life. Jake Thompson's story is a powerful chronicle of redemption and transformation. His journey, marked by past mistakes and overcoming them, teaches valuable lessons about the strength of the human spirit and the ability to change. Through his journey, Jake discovered that true change begins from within but doesn't happen in isolation. His dedication to helping others became a catalyst, spreading impact and hope within his community and beyond. Jake had started from a dark place but found light through his determination and the help of those who believed in him. By choosing to give back and help others find their paths, he not only healed his own wounds but also became a source of strength and inspiration for many. His warm and empathetic approach touched countless lives, showing them that it's never too late to learn, grow, and start anew. Jake's legacy extends beyond the rehabilitation center he leads. His story has been shared in books, conferences, and documentaries, inspiring a new generation to view recovery as a journey of rediscovery and hope. He became a symbol of perseverance, proving that even the gravest mistakes can be the starting point for a life of purpose and passion. Jake always emphasizes that his journey was not solitary. Every step taken, every victory achieved, was shared with those around him. This constant reminder of the importance of community is reflected in his daily work. He firmly believes that when we come together, we can overcome any obstacle, seeing beyond the limitations imposed or self-imposed. To many, Jake is a hero, not for what he accomplished alone, but for how he turned his experiences into a vehicle for positive change. He reminds us that true power lies in recognizing our weaknesses, transforming pain into learning, and using those lessons to pave a path of hope for others. Jake's transformation also reflects a universal truth. Everyone can change, regardless of the past. He inspires those around him to seek redemption and find strength in unity and mutual support. By doing so, Jake built more than a personal legacy. He created a network of continuous transformation, where each small victory is celebrated and becomes the foundation for more change. This story is a testament to the journey toward redemption, enriched by support, compassion, and determination. Jake Thompson, with his generous heart and indomitable spirit, exemplifies what it means to heal and be healed, to serve and be served. He continues his powerful mission, proving that as long as we can love and believe, there will always be illuminated paths to follow and stories of hope to tell. And so, with each step he takes, Jake continues to shape the world around him, reminding us all that true redemption lies in living a meaningful life alongside those who most need our outstretched hand. If this journey resonated with you, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to explore more narrated stories on our channel. And remember, share this video with anyone who loves discovering powerful, unexpected stories. Thank you for being here with us on this journey. Your presence and support mean the world, and it's what inspires us to keep sharing these stories. We're grateful to have you as part of our community. If this story touched you, let us know in the comments. Your voice makes all the difference. Let's keep exploring these journeys together. If this journey resonated with you, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to explore more narrated stories on our channel. And remember, share this video with anyone who loves discovering powerful, unexpected stories.